So I am walking through Moseley Bog and Joy's Wood in the south of Birmingham, and this place is very special. It is said to be the inspiration for the Old Forest in The Lord of the Rings. We are around the corner from Sarehole Mill, which is famous for being the inspiration of the Shire in Lord of the Rings. And being here, it made me think of one of the more underrated of pieces of Tolkien's work. Really doesn't get spoken about that much, and that is his book of poems named The Adventures of Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil obviously living in the Old Forest. So I thought, this is a good place and time to talk about it. So The Adventures of Tom Bombadil are a collection of poems said to be a part of the Red Book of Westmarch. This is the in-world source for The Lord of the Rings, written by Bilbo, Frodo and Sam. The Adventures of Tom Bombadil just being a collection of poems that all come from Hobbit lore. And the one that I want to talk about, my absolute favourite, maybe my favourite poem that Tolkien's ever done, actually is the second poem called Bombadil Goes Boating, where Tom Bombadil goes boating on the Withywindle, the river which courses through the Old Forest. He meets with Farmer Maggot, who we know from Fellowship of the Rings. And Bombadil and Farmer Maggot sit by the fire and they talk about news that's come to the Shire. And we reach the last part of the poem, which I can remember off the top of my head. I love it so much. It goes roughly: when others went to bed in hay, fern, feather, close in the ingle nooks they laid their heads together, old Tom in muddy feet, swapping all the tidings, from Barrow Downs to Tower Hills, of walkings and of ridings, from wheat ear, barley corn, of sowing and of reaping, queer tales from Bree, and talk at Smithy Mill and Cheaping, rumours on the whispering trees, southwind in the larches, tall watchers by the ford, and shadows in the marches. Ooh. But I love that bit of the poem. I think that's just so cool. As I say, the whole tone of this collection is really light. It's very Tom Bombadil. And then you have that last bit, tall watchers by the ford, shadows in the marches. The Nazgûl